So, for some VC, which team had the most road games won this season?
Was it the Celtics, the Heat, the Pelicans, or the Clippers? If you answered the Pelicans, then enjoy that VC.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Malone is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Jordan. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Nuggets, we've got Thompson. Trae Young is out there with Wade. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Rodman in at the four-man position. And the Stars are in full force tonight, Greg. One of the marquee matchups the NBA has to offer.
And games like this are what it's all about. You can feel the atmosphere change. And, Kevin, no matter what, fans and pundits will be talking about this game tomorrow.
Here's Howard. Gasol with the rebound. Jordan against Wade. Over Jordan. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Wade's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Nuggets. The pass to Howard. Rose dishes to Jordan. Back to Rose. Inside. And stolen by Gasol. Wade kicks to Young. Driving the lane. Here's Gasol. That one, no good. Excellent D from Howard. And the Pelicans with the possession. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Malone. 6 to shoot. Rose in the post. Young's there. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
Just another day at the office. D Rose knows when and where to get his points.
Young passed to Wade. Thompson for the triple. And it's Malone with the rebound. And so it's Rose bringing it up for New Orleans. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now, here is Young. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Down low, Howard. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The Nuggets with another miss.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. For Denver, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
And you know what? That's unfair to the bench to expect them to pick up all of the slack. They need to stay away from slacking and reaching.
And Denver has possession. 7-point differential. To halt the run, and it's laid up and in by Young.
Using his speed and agility, Trae Young gets to his spot inside.
Looking at Denver, they got their last win against Utah.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
Here's Young, following the score by Derrick Rose. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
Rose against Young. Rose passes to Malone. And that one, good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Young dishes to Gasol. Pass to Thompson. Denver passing it around. Gasol on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
You just can't bite on Gasol's pump fake. When you do, he makes you look downright silly.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And, Steve, we're not seeing as many back-to-back games as we used to. That's been a point of emphasis in the scheduling in recent years.
It takes time to bounce back after every game, and credit the NBA for cutting down on these back-to-backs. Fewer of them means healthier players and fresher legs.
Gasol drops 2.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Jordan passes to Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
Insane leaping skills from Derrick Rose on display. You got to watch out when he takes off.
Pass to Gasol. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Howell. Now here's Rose. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Outside, Jordan. Clock at 4. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. Jordan's got 6.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Now here's Wade. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Utah.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Here's Malone. After the made shot from Dwayne Wade, there's the pass to Rose. And there's the feed to Howard. And stolen by Gasol. Nowitzki against Thompson. Lets it go. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Now here's Wade, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Bombed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
That's pretty basketball. The lob to White slam, great sequence.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Denver calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Just 5 on the clock. No good from Gasol.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Rose surveying the D. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got 8 points.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
The offensive rebound. Malone scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Wade. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
McGee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Zion Williamson comes in for Thompson. Hill, he's checked in for New Orleans. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here is McGee. And just miss after miss right now.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that's the last guy you want to defend inside. Malone is just too good near the hoop.
The Pelicans have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Two.
First one falls for him.
The bruising power forward, Malone, a dominant offensive player between his nifty post moves and that soft mid-range.
And both free throws good for Malone. The Nuggets trail by 17. Here's Wade. That one falls. Wade's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Okay, D-Wade. He's played a physical brand of basketball his entire career.
With the drive, here's Chavez. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. Howard finds Malone. Here's Chavez. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hill. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Howard. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
Those long arms help Howard clean up the glass, and then he sends it right back.
Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. And the Pelicans with the possession. Got a piece of it. Here's James. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Let's take a look at the numbers for Dirk Nowitzki. James in the high post. Lock at 6. And there's Grant Hill on the assist by James.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Chavez passes to McGee. Hill against Williamson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
It's on Dwight Howard. For Denver, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. All right, the NBA already has a team in Canada, a G League team in Mexico. Could we see a team in Europe, you think, Steve?
Kevin, we've had games in Paris, London recently. It'd be really hard travel-wise on these guys, flying all the way over to Europe.
Johnson, he's checked in for New Orleans. He doesn't get the second one. New Orleans leading by 17. James outside to the paint. Malone, good. Malone's got 8 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Chavez passes to Wade. Sparks guarded by Malone. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, man, I'm happy I didn't have to box out Zion. He's a load.
Chavez passes to Malone. To the middle. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 10 points for him.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
And the power of Dwayne Wade on display. Rare for a 2-guard.
1:51 left in the first. Here's Chavez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His first personal foul.
The officials are all over that one.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pelicans.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second. The Nuggets trail by 18. Williamson looking it over. Passes it to Sparks. Hill against Williamson. Count it.
The acceleration from Zion off the pick, keeping him well ahead of the defender.
And so James will bring it up for New Orleans. Hey, Smitty, you want to talk about explosiveness? This is your man, Zion Williamson.
Kevin, I mean, when he was in college, he blew through a shoe making a cut. He's so strong, Kevin, the leather couldn't hold up.
4 on the clock. Malone and Gasol sends it back.
Gasol with those long arms is a shot blocking expert, especially down low.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Chavez. James covering. And Chavez gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Johnson against Gasol. Johnson down low. Good D by Gasol.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Chavez. Pass to Wade. Shoots over James. Wade misses. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
The Nuggets trail by 14. We've got Gasol. Dennis Rodman is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Young, and it's Thompson in at the 2. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Young, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game. There might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Young dishes to Rodman. The drive by Williamson. Rejected by Nowitzki.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
It's all about getting into a rhythm for Rose, and he certainly has it tonight.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. Feeds it to Gasol, and it's sent back by Howard. Hill with it. Gasol covering. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Outside Rose. Over Young. Rose. Good. Rose has got 15.
The defense is in trouble because off the pick and roll, he uses his speed, he can knock down the shot, and he has a floater.
Young pass to Gasol. Back to Young. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
When it comes to the combination of passing and scoring, Trae Young's hard to beat.
And the second free throw, good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Nowitzki outside to the inside. Here's Jordan. And he can't bank that one in. Nowitzki against Thompson. Pass to Chavez. Tipped away. And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. You look at the Pelicans. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference. And of course the Denver Nuggets right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And I think for Denver, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
Now the pass to Thompson. That shot missing. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Pelicans leading by 22. Wants to get it to Rose, and does. He gets that one. Rose has got 7 points for the quarter.
Derrick Rose inside is a treat to watch because watch how high he gets off the floor.
Here's Chavez. He's defended by Jordan. Chavez, no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's Hill. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Gasol trying to free himself up. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled in these situations. He embraces having to score on physical coverage.
Bounce pass from Rose. Down low, Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Young against Rose. From the baseline. Young, no good. And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on a 17-5 run. It's stolen by Rodman. Here's Chavez, defended by Nowitzki. That's tipped. Rose with the ball. He's got 17 and finished off by Rose.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Gasol. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
With the size of Marc Gasol, it's awfully tough to bother his shot without fouling.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
It's interesting. Gasol entered the league as a big guy with raw tools. Now one of the most highly skilled centers in the game.
Wayne Wade's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Pelicans also making a change. Johnson's checked in. Gasol hits them both. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Johnson against Gasol. Rodman trying to break free. Johnson, good. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times. Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Passes it to Nowitzki. Young against Rose. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 5th assist in this one. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Young passes to Gasol. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Gasol's got 6 here in this quarter.
At 7'1", it is hard to keep Marc Gasol off the glass.
Wow, he got whacked on that. There shouldn't be much debate there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for New Orleans, Derrick Rose. At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Rose.
A fan favorite in this league. Rose's hard work and perseverance through injuries speaks volumes.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Malone comes in for Hill, and James subbed in for Jordan. So he gets them both. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. And there's the drive. And it's Wade with the jam.
So quick with that first step. Wade finds a lane there and exploits it for the deuce.
And here is James. Outside Rose. From outside the arc. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wade outside. Gasol up top. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Malone.
The length of Thompson is deceptive. He uses it well to draw fouls inside.
The Nuggets have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And Thompson has such a chill personality. It's why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
So both teams making some changes here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Pelicans leading by 23. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Back to James. New Orleans moving it around. Outside, Malone. Here's Johnson. Chavez with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Pulls it from 20. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now James. There's the dish to Malone. Johnson kicks to Nowitzki. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Nowitzki's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wade passes to Sparks. Here's Chavez. Pass to Thompson. Malone with the steal. Now here's James. To the middle. Tries from 7. And Malone puts it in. Malone's got 12.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
James with it. Wade picks him up. James outside. Knocked loose. Stolen by Wade. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. It's good. Wade's got 4 points in the quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Ball's knocked loose. Chavez passes to Malone. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, James. Here's Chavez. Offensive rebound. Here's Johnson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Wade. 14 points for him. Outside, Rodman. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Rodman's got his first 2 points. New Orleans gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. James right side. Nowitzki, that's for 2, and the jumper is on the mark. He has 5.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pass to Chavez. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there by Johnson. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. The Pelicans 4th.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Now, here's Wade. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. And so the ball out of bounds. Rodman touched it last.
And here's the stat sheet on Dwayne Wade. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. Averaging about 23 points per, 11 assists, and just over 2 steals. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
And stolen by James. Over to the wing. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. And then Wade slams it in.
I guess if anyone was concerned about Wade's wheels, there's the answer.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the pass to Chavez. Out to Thompson. Lots of room. Pelicans pull it in. Malone's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Inside, here's Johnson. The shot will not fall. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. New Orleans on top, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Derrick Rose taking care of business in this one. He had 23 points and 4 assists. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage trips. I don't see the coaching staff pushing up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glass is like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality or lack of focus. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too, when your team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
There's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. You've got Jordan. Nowitzki is out there with Malone. Then there's Howard. And it's Rose in at the point guard position.
And Gasol is just a big boy in the paint. There's not much you can do outside of fouling him when he has the ball in a good spot.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Free throw drops for Gasol. And so he hits both. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Rose, and Rose throws it down hard.
Incredible. D. Rose steal with great lift. Breaks out a dunk he's probably been working on for a while.
Here's Young. He dishes it to Gasol. Malone with some nice D.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Rose. Here's Jordan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Nuggets shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Wade against Jordan. No good from Wade. And the Pelicans shooting in offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Dwight Howard, he's so huge. Once he gets solid positioning, he welcomes the contact on the way up.
For New Orleans, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
He gets to the line so often because of his size and strength. Dwight still searching for a way to improve here.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
If you got Trae Young on your side, chances are you're going to win the mid-range battle.
Passes to Nowitzki. From 15 feet away. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Howard. Howard's got 10 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Young. 11 points in the game. Outside, Rodman. Wade outside. 6 to shoot. Young taking his time here. Over Rose. And it's Denver scoring again.
Laser focused on his shot. Young not getting distracted by the coverage.
Rose finds Jordan. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Wade. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And he gets it to go.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Pass to Malone. New Orleans moving the ball around. Howard's shot is good.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Young against Rose. Gasol trying to free himself up. Young, good. 15 points in the game.
Leave it to Young to run up the scoreboard. He loves attacking the defense.
To the paint, here's Howard. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, LeBron James joined Michael Jordan as the only NBA players who are also billionaires. But with the growth in player salaries, that's probably going to change. In fact, for those players entering the league now, every rookie class may contain 1 or 2 future billionaires. Good work if you can get it, Kevin.
Yeah. No kidding, DA. Thank you. Outside Rose. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the inside, Thompson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Nowitzki looking around. Over Rodman. That one rolling around and rims out.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Now here's Jordan. After Dwayne Wade's miss. Count that one. Jordan. And that's 18 points for Michael Jordan.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
The critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
For the Nuggets, McGee, he's checked in for Rodman. And Williamson subbed in for Thompson. And a change for the Pelicans. Hill, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Gasol passes to Wade. The kick out to Young. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 10 points here in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside Hill. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And the shot goes in.
One of the very best. Wade will get you the rock.
Rose against Young. Right side, Jordan. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Wade. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jordan. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
And the first one drops. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Williamson against Hill. Out to the right wing. Rose against Young. And yes, it's good. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter.
All Rose needs is a small amount of space to operate. These shots are too easy for him.
Here's Young. Pelicans with the rebound. Malone's got his 16th rebound on the night. To the middle. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Rose has got 6 assists now in the game. Williamson kicks to McGee. Here's Chavez. Outside Gasol. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Williamson. That's good on the jump shot. Williamson's got 8 points.
Encouraging to see. The more Zion works on his jumper, the better he'll get.
Nowitzki outside. Young against Rose. Back to Nowitzki. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Chavez. Pelicans with the rebound.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. That's his 2nd three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Chavez passes to McGee. Young against Rose. Outside Gasol. And it's in there. 14 points for him.
You know, few active players have taken more contact inside than Marc Gasol. He knows how to handle it.
Nowitzki kicks to Rose. Back to Nowitzki. Again, the Pelicans score.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Pass to Gasol. Here's Chavez. Back to Gasol. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. That three off the mark.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Young against Rose. Wants to get it to Malone and does. And it's slammed in by Malone.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by New Orleans. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And a chance to check out the stats for Dirk Nowitzki. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging 22 points per, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
And he knocks down the first one. Johnson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And so Young nails them both. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Johnson at the elbow. Lets the three fly. And they recover it.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
And the basket by Nowitzki.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
Williamson, the pass to Sparks. He kicks it to Young. Over Hill. Young's shot is good. Young's got 23.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch. Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
New Orleans making some changes here. Howard comes in for Johnson, and James subbed in for Dirk Nowitzki. Denver shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. 1:21 left to play in the third. And Young kicks to McGee. 4 on the shot clock. Over Howard. Pelicans with the rebound. New Orleans has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up.
Shooting one.
Great opportunity for a three-point play. Johnson, he's checked in for McGee. He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Young with the ball. 23 points in the game. The pass to Williamson. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. Williamson in the post. He's guarded by Hill, and it's Williamson missing. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
That's what you love about him. Once he drives the basketball, he has the ability to finish with the dunk.
Pass to Williamson. Over Hill. The Nuggets with another miss.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there, all over.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Substitution for your Nuggets. Rodman. Klay Thompson.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here is Williamson. He's got 8. Pass to Thompson. Looking to end the run. Good on the shot. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
This is how dangerous Klay Thompson is from the mid-range. His shot looks just like a free throw.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for New Orleans. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got McGee. Also Johnson out there. And it's Chavez in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Howard. Good for his ninth make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
A prolific scorer throughout his entire career. Howard knows how to get it in the basket.
And the pass to Chavez. Dishes to McGee. Inside. Here's Chavez. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And with NBA's upcoming broadcasting deal, Steve, starting in 2025, a lot of streaming services vying to carry games.
Kevin, we'll see how it plays out. But with those additional media outlets in the bidding, the sense is the next deal could be a doozy.
And finished off by Williamson.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
James outside. Passes it to Howard. Back to James. Pass to Chavez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James in the post. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Nuggets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's Chavez. Now Williamson. Goes up to the stripe. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Howard's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Chavez, guarded by McGee. New Orleans moving it around. Sparks passes to McGee. Here's Howard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes into the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Johnson. Down low. And a fast break now for the Pelicans.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Here's Johnson following the score by New Orleans. Pass to McGee. Here's Chavez. Just 5 to shoot. Picked away. One-on-one here. Here's Chavez, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Smitty, we know the league is very balanced right now, but which division would you categorize as the best?
You could argue the Pacific Division, but I like the talent and upside of the Atlantic Division. You've got Boston, Philadelphia, New York, Brooklyn, and Toronto.
He's off on the second. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Denver. Here's Chavez. James covering. Johnson left side, just 4 to shoot. Johnson with the block. Now here's James. He's guarded closely. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Chavez passes to Johnson. Poked away. Here's Chavez. The pass to Chavez to the right side. Kicks to McGee. Passes it to Johnson. Over Johnson. The Nuggets with another miss. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Chavez. And here is Howard. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
Here's Chavez, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Here's Chavez, and that one hits back iron. Here's New Orleans. They're on an 11-2 run. James, the pass to Howard. To the paint. And Chavez gets it to go.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
James looking it over. Shoots from the line. Here's Howard. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Howard's got 24.
And you really can't say that it's like they've been lights out here on this run, but they are just getting a lot of second chance opportunities.
Now, here's Johnson. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And he converts the layup. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Here's Sparks. Here's another rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Chavez. Chavez with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Here's Chavez, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Shot clock at 5. Sparks passes to Chavez. And it's off from three-point range. Well, for New Orleans, shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Here's Chavez. James outside. Pass to Chavez. New Orleans moving it around. Johnson with the rebound. Denver shooting in this game 45%. And the pass to Sparks. He kicks it to Johnson. Here's Chavez. Passes to Chavez. The dish now to McGee. Excellent D from Howard.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Chavez. Back to James. He feeds it to Howard. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Pass to Chavez. Here's Sparks. That's a hand on it to end the drought. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for Denver, Chavez.
Two.
And he can't get the first one. Karl Malone's checked in for Dwight Howard. No luck that time either. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Chavez. Second chance shot. And Malone puts it in.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Here's Chavez. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
No good on the free throw. That one misses. Well, for New Orleans, shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Now here's James. Pass to Chavez. Back to James. Malone finds James. Sinks that one from the post. James has got his first basket of the night.
Oh, smart pass by Malone. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the open man when they double.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Left side Gasol. To end the run, Sparks. The rebound by James. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Pelicans ball.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. The feed now to Malone. It's over McGee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Free throw drops for Malone. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New Orleans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Dwight Howard.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball after the miss from Karl Malone. Here's Sparks. They get it back. The shot's good from Gasol.
And that's your all-star center. Gasol making a play. He gives this team a lot of size and a lot of toughness on both ends.
Here's Chavez. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And Denver has possession. Sparks, James covering, and that one is good.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Johnson with it. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight. Says I think bring an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.